How's it going, YouTube, and welcome to what could be a brand new series here on the channel. Today we are trying out Lost Light. Now this is a game that was recommended to me by a good friend of mine that I haven't actually played video games with in quite a while. I used to play a lot of Tarkov with him. I used to play quite a bit of Call of Duty Warzone as well. But today we are checking out Lost Light through his recommendation. I have played this a little bit, not too much on my other Steam account. I made a brand new Steam account for Master Duel for my TCG channel. So I thought, you know what, let's download Lost Light on this channel and just kind of see if we do enjoy the game. If we do enjoy the game, we will be uploading it a lot more alongside the SPT series as well as the Power World series as well. But regardless of that, let's jump into this and see what it's all about. So we are going to pick a male operator, I think. And we have a little bit of customization here. We're not going to worry too much about it. Like, I do quite like the preset we have here, but I will have a look at the others that we have available to us. But I think that first preset is definitely what we're going to go for. Excuse me. And the hairstyle that he's got, pretty satisfied with that, to be fair. I think we'll just go with the preset that it loaded in with. Nickname on the dog tag is going to be this. We don't have a reference code. Nickname's already taken, so that'll be obviously the nickname that I put on my other account, and that one's already taken. So let's just put this and hope for the best. There we go. So we are ready to rock and roll. Now, one thing I do want to do, because the audio is super loud in my ears right now, and I don't know how loud it is for you guys, but that was very loud. So I do want to see if I can just like tone down the audio just a little bit, just so we are able to hear ourselves think, so to speak. But we are going to go ahead and skip that cutscene. Hey Firefly, you look familiar. I've played like 1 or 2 raids, so I'm going to go for I'm a beginner, just because it is kind of my first time properly trying this game out. Also, we played the extraction shooter with Escape from Tarkov, and apparently this game is very similar but also much more forgiving. We'll have to wait and see. So next outbreak is in 4 days. We need to go to our shelter, which is right here. And first and foremost, let's go to settings and sound. And we are going to turn this game volume all the way down to about 10, I think, just so it's not so loud in our ears. Interface will turn down to about 50-ish or 45. Go 45. Game volume, we don't need it super loud, but we'll keep it around 85. And then sound effects we'll put down to 60, just so we can actually hear ourselves think. With controls, obviously, we may end up messing around with these a little bit as we kind of move through everything. The leans are obviously on Q and E. We'll probably end up trying to change that because we want to change our keybinds on Tarkov anyway to our mouse buttons. So these might change, but we'll keep them as they are for now. And obviously we've got the help center, which is what the exclamation mark is there. But regardless of that, let's see what the event is saying. So we do get a login bonus of £50,000. So we'll go ahead and take that. What do we get here, if anything? Nothing here. This is obviously everything that we can buy. We can link things like Discord, Facebook. Don't really know what VK is, but we might link these in the future just to get obviously some free money once again. With the companion, again, we'll go ahead and just claim the free money there. Looks like we can get some free gear through this as well. You can obviously buy I guess like the battle pass, so to speak, but we're not going to worry about that right now, solely because we are just starting out on the game. If we start playing a little bit more, then yes, we will definitely jump into the battle pass side of things. And then we do have some sort of draw, but we're going to not worry about that. So we need to find the electrical break in our hideout, or whatever they call it in this game, and also upgrade it. We have got 7 million off the back of claiming those free bits and bobs there, but we are just going to go ahead and hit prepare. So this will take us to the map, which there's quite a few different maps. That's pretty nice, but we don't want to worry about that right now. We want to go ahead and go into our hideout. So I was about to say, how do we do that? But we figured it out. We'll probably need to change this sensitivity, actually. So let me just go ahead and knock that down just a smidge. So hip fire, blah blah blah. Camera sense on shooting. I mean, we don't want it to be that quick, so we'll put it down to like 40 and see how that feels, and we'll leave the hip fire sense in terms of gameplay to 50, and we'll just kind of see. Yeah, that's a lot more whatchamacallit, controllable is the word I'm looking for. So we need to go and find the electrical brake, but thankfully we have this green little tracker down the bottom which shows us where we need to go. So with the electrical brake, some of the circuits have died. You need to fix them to restore lighting to your shelter. So we need to upgrade it. So we'll go here and we will submit everything. So it looks like it just gives you everything that you need in order to upgrade your electrical brake. So we now have that at level 2. So we'll go ahead and claim our reward real quick, which gives us a bit of money. Looks like the next thing gives us some gear. So I was about to say chest rig and armor and a helmet looks like some of the next rewards. So we need to find storage and expand it to a level 2 as our next thing to do here. So if we go over to, that's our pet center, we don't need to worry about that. Go over to storage and we can upgrade this. Again, it gives us everything we need. To the level 2 gives us a bit more space in storage / stash if you do obviously play Tarkov. Pretty much exactly the same thing. So we'll confirm like so. Do we need to do anything else? We do not, so we'll claim this reward as well. Gives us a little bit of gear, which is nice. The next thing we need to do is eliminate 2 players. Oh, well, it says enemies, so it could be AI as well at the factory. We need to find a red dot at the factory, and then also take less than 1,000 damage there too. So we'll go ahead and accept that particular task, and it looks like it is getting us ready to go into our first raid. So we need to go ahead and select the factory and hit confirm. And this is where obviously we can now make our loadout. We could just go in with a pistol, but I want to make sure we go in a little bit more prepared than that. But I'm not going to go in with anything too crazy. So I think a 2A helmet, which looks to be like the base helmet that we can go ahead and use. This is our tactical pocket. I kind of want to take a backpack in, so we'll go ahead and put this backpack on, just so we've got a little bit more room to loot. Armor wise, again, we'll just put on one of the basic armors. And weapons, I'm not too sure what weapons we have available to us. We have a shotgun, an RP19, and a bunch of different AKs. I'm going to go with the RP19. Actually, no, because we have to buy that. Do we? Okay, we can just equip the AK. Do we have any mods for this AK right now? Probably not, right? Don't want a weapon charm. So everything is locked. Obviously we got the barrel and stuff, but it looks like right now, because we have to buy this. I mean, we could go in with a bit of a modded weapon, but I think for our first raid we're just going to go ahead and take in a basic AK, just because it is our first raid, so we don't really want to take too much in the way of anything too expensive. And it looks like we've also got Marauder, so I'm guessing that is a bit like a scav run, so we may end up looking into that as well in the future. So we've got a first aid kit, a splint, a bandage, and a civilian first aid kit. So this gives us 48 point of recovery, so that does heal everything, but I think we'll just take in this first aid kit because we've got 4 of those. And I think that's pretty much everything that we want to rock and roll. Obviously, we do have the ability to buy nades, but again, we're going to leave that for now. And then we'll also just have a look at what these are. So tactical glasses, you can scan them, enemies, reveal trails, danger alerts, and stealth. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's a nice little feature in my opinion. We do have some slots available, it looks like, but we also already have the standard slot excuse me, into our tactical glasses. So I think we're pretty much set to run this raid. We've got 240 spare rounds, which I'm guessing you don't have to take any spare mags in by the looks of things. So we'll just go ahead and get ourselves ready to jump into our first raid, which is obviously factory, and see how things go for us. And that is a very quick load-in time, to be fair. Well, I say load-in time. It's a very quick time for us to actually be able to start looking at a raid. This obviously means that I'm guessing you've got ready up, and that will take us straight in. There's 5 other players by the looks of things in this particular raid. So we'll have 5 other people to worry about. Got a guy with a really cool looking skin / armor there. So I think, yeah, there's only me and one other person that's relatively new to the game. Everyone else seems to be fairly well versed. We've got an ASVAL, or a VSS should I say. This looks like an MP5, not too sure what the guy in the middle's running, but we'll go ahead and we'll go to wastewater pool, just because why not, and we'll just see how things go in our first raid. I don't really know what to expect, but we will see what we can get done. So let's go this way to start off with. That's not lootable, okay. Obviously we do have prompts. I do kind of want to just take everything, you know, just so we can loot up as much as possible. There's a dead something here. That's not lootable, apparently. Oh, it might be lootable. Is it lootable? No, I think you might be able to move it or something. I'm not too sure. We'll take that, because why not? Anything and everything we get. So that's an exfil over there. We don't want to get out just yet. We still need to kill 2 enemies whilst we're in this map. So there's one down. So I'm guessing if you down someone, you'll be able to finish them off, which is a neat, nice little feature. Yeah, so if you press V, you can eliminate. I can't take the MP5 because obviously we don't have the room for it. We have a shotgun. I don't think I really want anything from there, or that particular. I'm guessing that was a scav. Don't know anything from there. I'm pretty sure like our backpack is almost full. It is, okay. Need to be very aware of that. I'll take this smoke grenade, take that, and I can't take that because we don't have the room for it. That's fine. You can actually. Oh, he's up top. I was about to say, where the hell did I get killed from? You can actually call in your pet by the looks of things, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, we got sniped from way downtown. I don't even know whether that's a boss or a player. They haven't moved, I don't think. But I am just going to go ahead and surrender because we don't have a teammate. So we just don't have any need to go ahead and try and stay up. Unfortunately, we did die. I'm gonna see what this redeploy is all about, actually, because this is a feature you don't have in Tarkov. Obviously, it's going to return us to shelter in 2 minutes time. But if I just redeploy, so you can go ahead. Okay, so you can go ahead and redeploy into the map, which is interesting. There is apparently a player in production workshop, but that's the only, unless that's where we're going to spawn, I suppose. But at the same time, that might be where we died. I'm not too sure. Yeah, okay. So it's showing us where our box is, and it's showing us the person that killed us. So we might be able to go ahead and get our stuff. It's going to be very interesting and difficult, I think, to do so. But it's going to be worth at least having a look at, right? But I like the fact that you can go ahead. You can go ahead and redeploy into a map. This might be a boss, you know, just because of the armor and stuff they have. But I do not have any healing, obviously, because we ended up losing that. I'm going to see if I can just get out of this predicament real quick. Nope, leave me alone. Yeah, okay. Not worth fighting there, I don't think. I don't know if there are bosses. There must be bosses in this. That was very lucky. Let's eliminate you. I want your first aid kit, please. I will also take your AK. Okay, so we have a bit of redemption going right now. How do I go ahead and use this? That way. Oh, we do have one actually already equipped as well, but we'll just go ahead and use the one that's in our backpack here, because why not? How are we looking? We're good on health now. So at least now we have a weapon to actually fight back with. So we'll definitely take that. What do you have, if anything? Spare rounds would be quite nice. But we'll leave everything else. Okay. That was a bit weird. I wasn't expecting that, but still. Why is that bringing us here? Oh, this is where we died from. Okay, that makes sense. Wasn't 100% sure what that was trying to tell us there.
First strike.
So that's a firefly, which is a player. Anything worth taking here? Take the dog tag. And we'll also take the first aid kit. Okay, so our first aid kit's on 4. I'm glad that I saw that, and we have to... Do I just have to press... Okay, I just have to press it and it heals, but that was a very quick healing animation, which kind of threw me off. Let's go and eliminate this guy as well. Take your grenade. Take your blood bag, but apart from that, I'm not too fussed. Might as well take most of the stuff we find. Oh, you're here. I wondered where I could hear someone. They have the sight, I think, that we need, but we'll also take it regardless. What have we actually got in here? We've got a helmet, which we've got one on. Okay, so we found the sight we need. I'm not too fussed about any of this. Okay, we found the sight we need. We just need to get out of this raid now. I'm not too fussed about my loot. Solely because it is kind of out in the open, but at the same time I can't remember what I had on me. What do we want to drop here? This. Take this. Can't remember what I had on me. Is there anything I want to take back? The backpack for one. I think other than that we're good. We'll just get out of this run in a second. Just eliminate this guy. Is there anything you had that I want from you? Not really. Okay. Right, let's get out of this run. So that rebuy was definitely worth doing in this particular run. But from what Harry has told me, my mate, he did say that sometimes it's definitely not worth the rebuy into the map. However, we will take that rebuy. It did kind of pay dividends for us this time around. So we got Lone Hunter, Dark Horse, and Evacuation. Excuse me. Evacuation from that raid. Not too sure what they mean. I don't know if they're like bonuses on XP. Obviously, loot-wise, We got a... It's still counting. We got an A. We got an S. Holy cow. Okay, that was a decent run apparently. We will take that. We will definitely take that. So that's a nice first raid. Obviously, we died in like the initial spawn in, but we managed to rebuy in and managed to also get ourselves a decent chunk of gear out of the raid, which is quite nice. We will just kind of no, okay. I was about to say, can I just like control click things into the stash? Turns out we cannot, and I can't go ahead and stack those, which is a little bit unfortunate. We will actually take the AK out, keep going down, pop that in there. Now can I modify? I want to take this off. How do I go about doing that? Unequip, there we go. So we need that sight for a task. This here, we'll quickly, well, okay, we can't repair that. We can, yeah, we can't repair that because we haven't got anything to repair it, but that's fine. But other than that, we're pretty much good to go back to the shelter. So, we do have another reward to claim, so just go ahead and grab this, which gives us some more money. Is this a mag? Yeah, it's like a mag that we can put onto weapons. That's quite nice. So what is the next one? Modify an AKS-74UN. So we need to modify an AKS-74UN with a red dot sight and a 30 round mag. Remember to equip the AS-74U rail receiver first, otherwise you can't equip the scope. Okay, we will definitely go and look at getting that done then. So apparently there's like a mod table, which I think was back where we first came in, which is this way. That is the fitting room. Got a function room, trading center, obviously black market and map. I'm guessing the black market's a bit like the flea. Modification unit. This is what we want. Workbench. So we want to. So we don't want to craft that. Okay. So this is our crafting table. I don't think this is quite what we are looking for. What is it that we need to modify an AK-74UN at my weapon table? Okay, that's what I was trying to remember what it was. So weaponry unit, this is probably a bit more like it. Yeah, weapon table. So we want to grab an AK-74UN and we want to modify this. So we need to put a rail receiver on. We need to put the red dot sight on, and then it also said to have a 30 round mag, like so, and that is what we need to hand in, I think. Let's have a look. Submit. Lovely stuff. So that is another task complete under our belt, and it also actually gives us a modded AK-74UN, which is quite cool. Knock down one marauder within 6 hits 3 times. Okay. We can certainly look to get that done. Do we have anyone else unlocked yet? I don't think so, right? These are daily? Yeah, daily tasks. Okay. So earn over 200,000 new pound by selling items. Submit unlockable utility knife. Kill marauders at Arc Company. Eliminate one enemy with headshots. And evacuate from Arc Company 3 times consecutively in the normal mode. And then weekly tasks, we have kill marauders at Bath Factory in teams. Obviously we're on our own at the moment. Successfully evacuate even from Windsor Harbour. Kill enemies 200 times in teams or on your own. And successfully evacuate 8 times in a row. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like the fact there's dailies in this this game as well, a bit like Tarkov. But we're pretty much ready to rock and roll, I feel, into the next run, which obviously we're going to have to go back to the factory, which is fine. So we will go ahead and confirm. But I want to change the weapon we're taking into this AK just because it's got a suppressor and a sight on it for us. So we are just go ahead and confirm that weapon. The armor is probably the best armor we have. Actually, it doesn't look like the best armor we have, but we are going to run this armor regardless. Even though it's a little bit damaged, I think it's just worth us running that armor. Obviously, we could take armor plates, but right now we're just going to run with the basics, as I mentioned. But yeah, we're pretty much good to go. We will check out the Marauder when we reach level 5, but for now we'll continue running our Firefly. So I think the loot that we've got on us right now is good enough to go. So let's just go ahead and jump in. We will heal and enter just because it's going to be nice to be at full health. And then we'll jump into another BAF factory run and see what we can get done in this particular raid. So we are just going to ready up straight away. It looks like there's one more person in this run as well. So there might be a team potentially in this particular run. But we do have, I'm guessing, everyone seems to be fairly well armored, bar like myself and this person. This person is running like blue, we're running all green. But we do have some people with like purple as well. We'll go with wastewater pool as our spawn. And just see what we can get going. Now I don't know if we actually were fighting the boss in that last run or not, but the AIs that we did have in that raid were very heavily like armored, it felt like. So it probably would have been better to potentially take their stuff. Can't loot this guy for some reason. That's twice we've come through this way.
First strike.
Not gonna lie, I did not see them for the life of me to begin with, and then I did die from something. I don't know where we died from or what happened there. I kind of want to see that kill cam. Wait, what? Oh, okay, we traded. We just didn't heal quick enough. Okay, that makes sense. I was so confused right there. I was just like, wait, what? What's happened here? Because I didn't see anyone else around, but it seems like the person that we ended up fighting against there did end up killing us. Now, I'm not going to redeploy. Do I want to redeploy? Probably not worth redeploying. So we're going to go back and we'll get ourselves a new loadout. But yeah, with regards to that particular raid, didn't realize we had traded. Didn't realize that I needed to heal pretty much immediately there. So that's my own fault. And obviously they chose the same area of spawn for ourselves. That's fine. But yeah, we ended up like spawning in the same area as another player. Thankfully we got the kill, but then we did trade, so it's a little bit unfortunate in that circumstance. But we are now at level 2, so we will take that, and we will also claim this reward. Meaning we have 200 rounds of BS ammo for AKs, so that's quite nice to see. And also we get this gear from the trader, which is obviously a nice helmet, armor, backpack, weapon, medkit, and also some ammunition. So I will go ahead and get ourselves into another raid. But one thing I want to do is I want to see if I can do a bit of modification on this particular weapon. So if we go to okay, so we can only do like potentially putting a sight on it, it seems, which is fine, because we will pay we'll spend a little bit of money just to be able to do exactly that, just so we have a little bit more accuracy with the weapon. Other than that, it looks like we can't really do too much, because obviously the handguard, we should be able to put like a grip on that eventually, but everything is obviously locked behind like level caps, which is nice to see. Obviously you can level up the weapon by submitting new pounds and stuff, but we'll leave that for the time being, and we'll just rock this particular weapon right here. But other than that, I think we are pretty much good to go. So let's go ahead and jump back into another run. We'll heal and enter. Also, you've got to pay a little bit of money to be able to do that, but that's fine. It's much like Therapist in terms of healing after raid / before raid. So there's 5 people in this particular run, much like our first run. And what I do like about this is you can see like who's in the raid with you, what kind of gear that they're running. So obviously, like, we've got a couple of people. Well, I say a couple. We've got 3 people with like what seems to be fairly high tier loot in terms of what they're running, and then obviously there's a couple of us that don't have the same. So I am going to go back to production workshop just because we know a little bit of like a route to take from potential spawns in here. Although this is a spawn that we haven't had yet, so that's fine. So that sounded like it was around the corner. I will take that knockdown on the AI there though. And we will need to heal. So we will just go ahead and... Okay, so the healing animation is really, really quick, it seems, on this game. I'm going to take the ammo, but that's the only thing I'm really worried about right there, just so we have a little bit more backup ammo for our weapon. Is there any sort of loot back here, or is this just like a dead end? Okay, it's a dead end. I think we just got shot at. Okay, maybe not. But we need to kill marauders within 6 hits 3 times. So I say I'm trying to like aim for the head there. So that was... Oh, they're above, I think. I don't want to spend too much... I was about to say, where the hell did they go? Don't want to spend too much time, like, looting right now, if that makes sense. I just want to make sure that we don't get killed whilst we're trying to do so. We'll just eliminate the AI that we have gone ahead and killed first. Ooh, I will take your SKS. Armor class 1, we will take this though. So this is a bit dangerous to loot in my opinion.
First strike.
Okay, we've taken out another Firefly there, which is obviously a player. Take you out as well. Right, let's just press our healing button. So the healing animation is super, super quick in this game. We'll take the med kit, but other than that, I'm not too fussed about anything there. So we've killed 2 of our enemies so far within 6 hits. So we do need 1 more, it seems. I don't know what I just picked up. We'll take the screwdriver because we might need that for like upgrades and stuff. Don't really... I kind of want that. But other than that, I'm fine. It's a bigger bag, essentially. We'll take this. The 3A armor is basically ruined. Don't want the AK either. So we need 1 more kill within 6 hits. There's a lot of shooting going on over there, which we're gonna kind of let play out. Because right now... I swear I just heard someone like jump around near us. I do have a nade. I'm just going to put that nade in there. Okay, so I think that's boss just because it says legendary on the kind of whatchamacallit. See, I would take like the armor and stuff, but right now I don't really know what's worth taking or what isn't worth taking.
Double kill.
Ooh. I will take the MP5 there just because of the suppressor. I'll take those. I was pretty certain there was... Ooh. Yoink. That is worth quite a bit of money that we just grabbed. So is that okay? Made a little bit of money. So I think it's just probably time for us to exfil, you know. Don't think there's much need for us to be in this raid any longer. Is this a person we killed? Not sure. No idea. Smoke nade that's just gone down. But we are just going to book it towards exfil, I think, right now. We have no need to still be in this run. In my opinion, anyway. Make sure no one's kind of sat in corners here, and then we'll just make our way to the exfil. Anything in here worth taking? We'll take the scrap because I'm pretty sure the scrap's needed for repairing. But this run has been quite good. I think we've got, what, 2 Firefly kills and then a lot of AI kills. So can't really complain about that how that happened. I also think that this might be like a rolling raid, maybe. I could be wrong on that, but like the 2 Fireflies that we killed, they didn't really have too much gear, it seemed. At least when I fought them. Their gear might have been destroyed from past runs. Not runs, but like past fights. But still, we've managed to make quite a bit of money there. Like, we've got a couple of items that are worth a decent chunk. Obviously, I'm not really counting the MP5, but like the diamond ring's worth quite a bit. The coin was worth quite a bit. I'm not really counting both of the 2 weapons because obviously we picked those up off of AI and players. But still, that was a nice little raid, nice little run. We have got quite a bit of stuff that we could potentially just sell, you know. Like, we have the crypto, which is worth 683. I'm pretty sure we got that just from like joining the game. Obviously, we've got a fake emerald ring, which isn't worth a lot, but it's worth a little bit. So we've managed to do quite well, I want to say, in the last couple of, well, the first couple of raids, should I say, in this kind of, what am I trying to say? The initial experience of the game. And I decided to take quite a few of the med kits just to kind of save a little bit of money moving forward. But other than that, I'm very happy with how that went. We'll also put that out here, and we can return to the shelter, because we can now go ahead and claim the next reward, just like so. And then, of course, nobody likes to play real-life Tetris in their storage, so upgrade it to level 3. Make good use of your workbench if you need more resources. Okay, so we need to go and upgrade our workbench to level 3. We've also got new missions, apparently. Okay, so we've now got Judas unlocked. So we need to modify an eligible RP19. We'll go ahead and accept that for now. Do we have one? We do have one. Okay, so what do we need on it? Stock and muzzle can effectively reduce recoil. Bring me an RP19 SMG that has that's STM SR9 suppressed with the RP19 PT1 stock. Okay, we can certainly look to make that happen, and we'll just go ahead and claim our reward from our daily, which means we've got a can of peaches and also this. But first and foremost, we need to go back to where we can upgrade our hideout, which, if I'm not mistaken, is just here. Or I say hideout, our storage. And then level 2, we just need to submit money, which we'll do, and upgrade. and then that allows us to get level 3 storage, which gives us a lot more room, which is very handy. So it's an extra 48 slots unlocked right there. So that stash space now looks quite nice, because we've got obviously this one, and then we've got the second one as well. I don't want to sell it. So dismantle time is 3 seconds, and we get additional items and also some materials. So we'll just go ahead and dismantle that just to grab those. So we've got a CPU, or a caller as it's named in this game, so that's pretty nice to see. One thing that I would like to do, let's claim this reward real quick. So I'm guessing, is this X? Yeah, it is XP. Okay, I was wondering what that was to begin with, but it is XP, so that's nice. So we need to pick up an AKS 74 unit at 74U, 74N even, at Mount Akiyama. And then we also need to pick up 30 rounds of PRS ammo at the same map. So we'll just go ahead and grab that. And then, what was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to go to the function unit and go to the weapon unit. So what do we need to put onto this particular weapon? Because I don't actually know what it is that we need to do. Or can't remember, should I say. So we need to put a STM SRD 9 suppressor on and an RP19 PT1 stock. Okay. So weapon table wise, we don't want this. We want the RP19. It does say it needs to be suppressed. Upgrade weapon table to 2. Can I upgrade that from in here? I can. What do I need for this? So you just need to submit some money to be able to do that. So we'll just go ahead and do that right now. And it will take us 5 seconds to upgrade our weapon table. Just like so. And then hopefully, if we go to this, yeah, we can now put a suppressor on. And we also need to put a... it's already got the stock on it, it looks like, so that's fine. So I'm pretty sure we can hand this in now. We can. Lovely. So we are progressing fairly well with all of the tasks currently, so we can't complain there. That's a decent chunk of XP for where we are as well. Are you struggling with recoil? Grab an RP19 and try it out in the shooting range. You need to hit the dummy 15 times within 2 seconds. Okay, cool. And it does, you can take yourself straight to the shooting range, which is pretty cool. So let's set up a dummy. Okay, so we've got one, and one. Okay, that's fine. So we could probably just go ahead and kind of cheese it by shooting here. So if we go to configure firearms, we want to change this to this. And we want to pull it out. Let ourselves inspect it real quick, because apparently we need to. And then we need to hit it 15 times in 2 seconds. Pretty sure we have just finished that off. And we are now at level 5, which is also nice to see. We have a new map in Ark Company now, so we will take that. And we also have Windswept Harbour. So we've got a couple of new maps to explore, which is awesome. We'll claim our reward here from Judas as well, which gives us obviously XP and some money, which we'll take. And then we don't have anything else from him for the time being, which is fine. So the next thing we need to do is pick up an AKS-74N at Mount Akiyama and also get the PRS ammo as well. So I think what we'll do, however, is we will prepare for a run. But we are probably going to go... We'll go to Mount Akiyama, but I'm going to take in my Marauder instead. So obviously this is essentially a scav run. And the reason I'm going to do that is I'm going to try and keep these episodes to around 45 minutes to an hour. Because with this particular game, it seems like I don't need to do what I do with SPT, which is obviously do like the transitions between the stash and the actual raid itself. This seems to be a very quick process of you hit prepare and you go in, you hit prepare and you go in. So that is a very nice feature. It does mean that it's a little less editing even for myself, which means that means a lot of these episodes will probably come out as like raw episodes, so not really edited as much as other videos are. However, at the same time, obviously if I start playing with other people or I've got like other things going on during the day and I have to go to and from my setup, we'll have to do some editing then, of course. But this game seems to be something that I can just literally sit down, play, and be able to just kind of take it into the editing software, obviously render it to a decent like visual level for you guys to watch, and then be able to pop it on. But regardless, we're going to go ahead and jump into a raid with our Marauder here rather than our actual Firefly, meaning that hopefully we can kind of go in with not too much worry and be able to potentially get out with some loot as well. It does say danger ahead, please proceed with caution. It is probably showing me all of the not the Marauders, but all of the people in the game so far. This guy looks pretty cool. That's a nice looking armor set, I must admit. However, our exfil is this way, so I think what we'll end up trying to do here is just kind of run in that general direction and see what we can get going. I've only just noticed there's a map in the bottom left hand corner, which you guys can actually see. I was just double checking there, but there is a map in the left hand corner, so that's actually really nice to see, especially from like an extraction shooter such as this. It does kind of mean that you'll be able to see where you are on the map and like progress through the map a little bit more, I wouldn't say easily, but yeah, a little bit more frequently. Can I use this ladder? Is there any way to use ladders? I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. You might have to like press spacebar or something to go up a ladder. Please have the weapon I need. That'd be awesome. It doesn't, but it does actually have a weapon, so we will take that. Is this a safe? It's a lockbox. We don't have enough room. Oh, we don't have a backpack, do we? Damn. We need to go and find a backpack, I think. Or at least potentially find a backpack somewhere. Because that would be quite nice to take, in my opinion. But if we don't have a bag, we can't take anything. Like, apart from, obviously, the weapon that we've got. And I don't know if there's, like, spawns, like crate spawns that have, like, backpacks and stuff in it or not. Nothing in there. But regardless, we will try and like make our way towards this exfil, which is a little way away from us, but if we try and move at least in that general direction, we may end up finding a couple of like dead scavs, or we might end up finding dead players, or we might end up finding just like somewhere that will allow us to like pick up a bag. So it looks like the boss is to our left, so we want to try and avoid them if possible, because I don't know whether this acts as an actual like scav run in terms of like the AI is friendly with you, or whether you're still technically a firefly but not a firefly, if that makes sense. We'll have to wait and see. We could have made that jump, but we screwed it up quite badly, so never mind. There is some shooting. Okay, so this person hasn't aggroed on me, meaning that we could technically take them out, but it seems like it will probably work the same as a normal scav run. But I don't know whether on this game, if you kill the scavs, they kind of shoot back. Not shoot back, but like they all get a bit annoyed at you, or not. Yeah, we don't have any room. Obviously, there's a backpack on the guy that we saw, and I was so tempted, you know. I want to test it out. Obviously, I don't know what's going to happen, but I don't know whether we... Now, yeah, we have pissed off people, which is fine. Let's just heal up real quick because we are fairly badly hurt. But the reason I wanted to... The reason I wanted to end up taking the kills is I want these bags. Like, the bags are needed. We are going to go ahead and swap our weapon over. And we are just going to replace this weapon with that one. And we'll heal up again. So it does seem like it works out very much like your usual runs in Tarkov, where if you do end up killing the AI, they will oh, we can put that in the bag. Nice. They do end up getting pissed at you, which is understandable. But I don't know whether that will carry over now to like the other areas of the map, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know if we run into like AI over here, whether they're going to be pissed at us as well, which is why I kind of want to keep my aim down sight at this AI here. There's a sniper up there, which I think is a player. So this AI seems pretty chill, so it must be only AI that's in like the general vicinity of you when you end up killing the AI nearby. So at least we know that for the future. And if that is the case, and you can just go ahead and kill like if you can just go ahead and kill marauders, marauders, and not have really too much of a consequence, then happy days. Is this? That is the AK we need. Okay. What ammo do we have for this? PP. Okay, so we still need to find the right ammo. Shots going on over there. Also, we had a sniper on this rock as well, we need to be wary of. But overall, right now, like my opinions of this game are actually like really good. I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying myself more than I thought I was going to. Like this, obviously, this particular game, when it was recommended to me by my friend, I was not skeptical. Because I have tried it before. I didn't really play it too much to gain like an actual opinion of it at that moment in time. But now that we've played it more and we're like running around the map, we're like actually getting into engagements, learning a bit more about the game, I can say that I actually do enjoy myself on this game. It is going to be something that I probably upload a lot more frequently on the channel. And it's gonna, as I said, coincide with like Power World and SPT. And one thing that I'm thinking of doing with regards to the content in as a whole is obviously before, where I was just uploading SPT, I was doing like every other day uploads. Whereas this time around, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to like alternate games. So it'll be like SPT one day, it'll be Power World the next day, and it'll be Lost Light the next day, and then it'll kind of go into a rotation like that. And then obviously if we find any other games that we do enjoy playing, we'll look at kind of adding those into the rotation as well. Now, I'm not too sure what this is all about in terms of the what looks like the flare, or the smoke even. But I wonder if it's... okay, it's... not too sure what that is, not gonna lie. If anyone plays this game and they know, I'd love to hear from you. I got a really bunged up nose this morning, so I need to take a hay fever tablet before I go to work later. But yeah, that's going to be slightly frustrating to deal with. But thankfully, we're at 54 minutes on recording time, so we're almost done with this video. Or at least the recording aspect of the video. But yeah, as I was saying, I am actually really enjoying this game. I didn't think I would enjoy it as much as I am. Not too sure why I had that opinion. It might be a case that, like, where I played it before, maybe I just didn't get into it. But then when I played it before, I probably didn't have a lot of time to be able to actually go ahead and sit down and play the game more often and all that kind of stuff. I can open the map. That's actually really interesting to see. And you can mark yourself. You can delete markers. That's actually really nice. If I bring up the legend, I want to know what these things are. So high value resource points. Obviously, we went past one of those. Unfortunately, we didn't go back for the items, but that's fine. Okay, so a Hella source generator. Not too sure what that's supposed to be, but that's interesting. Excuse me. That is very interesting. And it looks like you can also get drops in it, like airdrops in this game. On the bottom right above the map, it looks like there's like an airdrop kind of esque symbol. So that's nice to see. I am going to go up these stairs and just see if there's anything.
First strike.
Really, dude? Come on now. So there is stuff up here. PS ammo. I'm guessing this Firefly may have come up here and already looted this area. And then obviously they heard / saw me and decided they were going to take the fight. They might have even been going for exfil themselves. If that was the case, then fair enough. I'll be taking your bag, my friend. I'll be taking your ammo as well. Take the med kit. Do I have armor on? I do have armor on, but I'm going to drop it because it's not armor I want to keep hold of. One thing I'd love to see in this game, and I don't know if you can do it unless you have to like actually physically pick up the that looks like another marauder. I'm not going to kill him because I'm not that type of person. I don't want to think I've been exfil camping. Much like I don't know if they were exfil camping or what. I don't know if that is an actual other. No, it's not. It's just a general marauder. Interesting. A general marauder. I thought it was like another player marauder for a second. What have you got? MP5. But yeah, no, we'll take that kill on the Firefly just before exfil. I want this. It's not gonna be enough room, is it? No. Okay, that's fine. It's a 2-slot item rather than a 1-slot, that last item there, but never mind. We will take the loot that we got out of that run. We managed to upgrade our armor. We managed to get the AK we needed. We managed to get some rounds of PRS. Don't know how many rounds we needed. If it was 90, then happy days. But if it was more than that, I think it might have been 120. Either way, nice successful first Marauder raid right there. So you can store stuff in your backpack. That's actually really nice to see. Can you... No, you have to put that on yourself. Cool. So that is everything. Okay, it does just say move down the bottom. I didn't realise that, but that's fine. Regardless, though, we have leveled up. Companion level is up to 3, which means that we can claim the next reward, which is a weapon, an AKS-74N as well. So that's pretty cool to see. So if we go here, okay, so we can't. Right, this is another thing that I wanted to just double check whilst we're on that Marauder, just to see if it also counts as your tasks for your Firefly. Turns out it doesn't, which is fine. It does mean that we have to find an AKS-74UN and PRS ammo again on the same map next time we do play. But regardless, I'm actually very happy with our progress. Obviously, we don't want the survey. I don't want to do the survey. Okay. Never mind, it's obviously for the survey rather than anything else. We'll claim the 50k because Why the hell not? And then down here, item wise, okay, so it shows you what you've unlocked and found, which is awesome to see. So I can now purchase that. So do I have to... Yeah, okay, so if I find something and I submit it in here, we can then go ahead and buy it from traders. That's actually really cool to see. That's actually really, really cool to see. So I've got a couple of things that I can submit by the looks of things, which is nice. Because this means that we're actually going to get quite a bit to be able to purchase going into the next episode. So I can't complain at all with regards to how we've progressed in this first episode. Like, I'm really, really happy with how we've managed to progress and get things done in this first episode. One thing that I'd love to do, trading center. If we go to, okay, so we've got hidden smuggling, radiate. I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah, that word. Okay, so we can buy stuff here, which is cool. Okay, what we will do though is we'll sell a few things to Heidi. Like a few bits and bobs that are a little bit more valuable that we've picked up. I'm going to keep the dog tags. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the dog tags are worth keeping for tasks in the future. But I think everything else we're going to keep hold of. We can actually take painkillers in, which is nice. But 822,000, we'll take that. It puts us just under 2 mil at the end of episode number 1. So overall, we cannot complain in the slightest. Oh, wow, you can claim rewards from this. Everything I'm learning in this game just makes me want to play this even more. Like, that's all. The fact that you can like get things from like killing marauders and healing teammates and reaching levels and stuff is actually really nice to see. Okay, yeah, okay, this is definitely going to be a series we have on the channel. We can also claim this because we've just sold some items to Heidi. And then if we go back and yeah, go here, we can grab... Okay, that was just telling us we've got stuff. That's cool. But yeah, other than that, guys, that is going to do it for this episode of Lost Light. If you guys did enjoy the episode, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more gaming content from myself. Links in the description down below will be to my social media as always. If you want to go ahead and follow me on there, that'd be greatly appreciated. I will be posting even a lot more frequently on my social media moving forward in regards to like new videos, when I'm streaming, all that kind of stuff will be posted when I do go live and post a video, as I just said. Also, if you want to come and check out the live streams, there'll be a link in the description down below to both my Twitch and my TikTok. Both of those I go live on simultaneously, so if you prefer one platform over the other, by all means choose that platform when I do go live. I'll also leave a link in the description down below to my TCG channel. If you want to go and check that out, if you are into TCGs, I'd highly recommend doing so, because again, much like my gaming channel, I'm going to be uploading to that one as much as I possibly can. But regardless, guys, that is going to do it for this particular episode, and I'll see you in the next one.